Okay. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I would like to discuss with you quadratic inequalities. So let's actually explore a bit of quadratic inequalities. Inequalities, you basically can distinguish them by the inequality signs when you see greater or equal to, less or equal to. I'd like to discuss a few pointers here. When you have greater or equal to or less or equal to, for the fact that you have an equal sign involved, this basically will be included. So it will be denoted by a dot which is shaded. But once you have greater than or less than, there's no equal to, meaning the critical value won't be included. I'll actually explain later what we are going to need that for. So I'll start with one example. This example basically would be, let's say if we have x squared minus 3x, and let's see, 3x minus 10, which is basically greater or equal to 0. So in this case, you start first by calculating your critical values, which you have to indicate by writing CV. It shows you're calculating your critical values. And to calculate your critical values, we have to factorize our expression. We have factors of 10, of which when we add them together, they give us minus 3. Now, we have to get our factors, which gives us minus 3. When we add them together, we have 5 times 2. We have 10 times 1. And we also have 1. That's it. So the only factors which can sum up to minus 3, it's 5 and 2. And be careful on your signs, because 5 has to be negative and you have your 2 being positive. Therefore, I have minus 5. I'll also have x plus 2, which equal to 0. I'm saying equal to 0 because I've indicated in this case that I'm calculating my critical values. The problem is to solve for the inequality. Therefore, my critical values will be x basically will be equal to minus 5, sorry, it's going to be 5, or x equal to minus 2. Now, checking the coefficient of x squared, which is a, you check the sign. If a is greater than 0, then you are going to have a smiley. But if a was negative, we were going to have a sad face. So I'm going to basically draw my representation of my solution in this case. This is x, because we are solving for x. Therefore, x is equal to 5. Now back to our inequality signs. I said when you have greater or equal to or less or equal to, your solution or your critical value will be included. Then we have x is equal to 5 here, shaded. If it was only greater, we were going to have a circle that's not shaded. We also have minus 2. And now what about the shade? The shade, obviously, we said a is greater than 0. We are going to have a smiley face. So we draw a representation of our solution. Now the confusion comes when it comes to the stage. You check the inequality sign. Greater than 0 simply means that we explore the function where it's above the x-axis, because that's where it's greater than 0. If it's less than 0, that's where we have the function below the x-axis. So the only regions that can be shaded in this case, greater than 0, it means any value starting from minus 2 going that direction will yield the positive function value. Same this side. So our solution will basically be solution, we say x in this case. We have x being any value less or equal to, simply because we have the equal to condition. If there was no equal to, we would say less than. So the critical value in this case is included. We have -2 in union with, because we don't have one solution, it's two solutions, it's going to be x greater or equal to 5. Yay! You are done with your question. I'll see you on the next one.